What's up, duelists? Thanks for chilling with me. I'm KG. Don't be ghosts. Punch that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a like and a comment. Showing love is 100% free. Special shout out to all of my OG subs. Keep grinding out there. Keep working on yourself. Remember, anything of value usually is not quick. It's not going to be easy. Unless you're that dude at locals that pulls crazy cards and then just scrubs out in the first, second round. That this card needs to get printed in super rare. We need this card in OTS print. If I don't say it, or if we don't talk about it enough, it's not gonna happen. So let's go and just keep talking about it. This card needs a super rare reprint and OTS. Moving forward here, I want to talk about Gemini Summoner. This card is obviously, like I said, not another card that's not really meta relevant at all, but it's not even a good card, but it looks beautiful. And on top of that, this card moves for some reason. People buy this card, and then if you look at the listings, there's not many listings at all. So this is a beautiful card you can get into that not many people have at all. I don't have to scroll down for you to see the price jump here, and then the significant price jump. So like I said, if you want to get into this, it's significant. So like I said, secret rare from what set is this from? Tactical Evolution. So yeah, this is a very rare set. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this card. Does have multiple printings too as well, but like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on it. I'm just saying that's a card you can get into for cheap, or for relatively cheap, that you can see appreciating in value quickly. So just wanted to bring it up here. Another card I want to talk about here as far as penny stonks, or cheap cards you can get into. I don't even like saying penny stonks, but just cards you can get into for cheaper, that go up significantly. So as you can see, halfway down the page, we're already at double the price. If I go all the way to the bottom of the page, the price triples. So we're already at like $6 at the bottom of the page. This is a card that obviously, if you guys look at my deck profile, I play this card right now. I think this card's awesome. If we end up getting back Harpour, then this card will go, this card's going to sell a bit more. People are going to want to get into this and play the Orcus engine. So this is something you can get into, stock up on, and just have. I don't think any of these cards are safe from reprint, but this is a card that's cheap right now that you can get and then maybe hold some value. If, like I said, if Harpour ever comes back, those will be worth a lot more money. So, and then they're low in quantities as well. So, moving forward here, another card, like I said, I love covering cards that people don't talk about. I swear I be seeing people in people's thumbnails, they talk about cards that I talked about long ass time ago, like Super Ancient Organism or whatever the fuck that trap card is. I covered that card, a while ago, and then I see that card in people's thumbnails, so it's just like, it's wild, bro. But moving forward, like I said, you guys got to subscribe, so because like I said, I cover the fire here, bro. But anyways, like I said, this is a card you can get into right now for cheap. Once again, beautiful secret rare card, beautiful secret rare. Like I said, once again, out of Tactical Evolution, goes up in price very quickly, low on quantity. So like, this is just a card you can get, have, no one else is gonna have it, and it has decent value. So I think this is a really good pickup. I'll probably pick one up myself at some point. But Divine Arsenal Zeus, I want to talk about this card because obviously we know how strong this card is. I told you guys to get into this card for around 400, like I told you guys back then. This is a card that we can see easily like hitting the Appaloosa range, hitting that crazy price range, like $1,000 easily. Like I said, I would buy one of these right now if I had the money, but I don't. So I'm not buying one. But if you look at these right here, as far as the listings, there just are not many of them. And then like I said, if you were to if you have one of these, bro, like I don't know, like eventually this card will be $1,000. Like I can guarantee that this card will never be bad. This card just makes all XZs even better. Like obviously we have good XZs, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna just talk about Zeus. You guys know about Zeus, bro. Moving forward, we have Salamangreat Almirage. This is a card I want to talk about because it's low on quantities. This is a card that you can get into right. Okay, so if you look at the quantities, we're at 28 quantities. This is a card you can get into right now for sub $8. I told you guys about this a few weeks ago. Same price, around $8. But if you look at this price, it goes up so quick. So you got 8. Going up here 10, and then after that, 12, 13, 14, and then there's no more left. Like I said, there's only 28 listings of this card. So I'm telling you, man, for $7-8, I would really genuinely say get into this card now. Like I said, we don't know when. I don't foresee this card getting a reprint because it recently got the reprint as an ultra rare. It's a gold, so this card's accessible. Even all of these copies sell. Like all these cards sell. So buy these cards, man. Buy this card. I'm telling you, man. Get into this card now. Moving forward, Splash Mage. And like I said, even if you have this card, you can get into more copies just to have for sale, just to sell later. Just hold on to them, keep them in good condition, sell them later. I genuinely believe that's a good card to get. Now, like I said, Splash Mage, this is a card that sells like hella. People like it because the math mech, people play it in Salamander grades. Pretty much any Cybers deck can play this card. It's just a free extender. You know, Cybers is crazy. If you have 2 monsters, you have 4 monsters. Because you go into this, you go into transcode, and then you have another monster to go into another, you know, so a link 2 equals a link 4 with any Cybers deck. Now, with that being said here, you know, I own 3 of these myself because I understand what this card does and how good it is. Even in my little Salamangreat build, I play 2 of these, so I understand the power of this card. I think you guys should get into this card while it's sub, you know, you can see it here that it goes up to $4 by the end of the page, $4.50. Like I said, I think that is realistic too. There's only 88 listings of this card. Of course, there are some crazy walls. I don't think this guy has actually 515, but you know, there are some crazy walls, you know, like I said, that you would have to beat down. But I mean, I only see that one crazy wall. There's only that one crazy wall for 515. Besides that, there are really no like significant walls. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. Get into that card if you don't have it. Moving forward, like I just told you guys, I have a Salamangreat deck on Master Duel. I just ordered all the cards here for sub $20, bro. I literally have max rarity Salamangreat on the way, and I didn't spend over $20. That's no cap. Literally, I got the ultra rare circles, I got the ultra rare gazelles, I got the secret rare foxies, I got the spinny, I got everything that I play on my Master Duel deck. I literally ordered it and paid $20. Obviously, all the staples and shit, like the access code and all the other shit, I already have that stuff. But you know, as far as like the deck itself, the Salamangreat cards that have Salamangreat in their name, $20 for this deck core, bro. So this is a legit deck core you can get into for a good price, bro. That's why I want to talk about it. If you guys don't have a deck that you want to play, or you have a deck you want to play and it's just not performing how you want it to, or you want a backup deck or whatever, bro, get into Salamangreat. It's fun to play. You can do a lot of different shit with this deck. It's really versatile. This deck is really good. Honestly, if you guys are playing around Salamangreat deck, there's a reason why Gazelle is limited or semi-limited or whatever the fuck it is right now. There's a reason why Circle was on the list too. Like I said, this deck was fire, bro. But anyways, this is the only card, Jaguar, that is worth a little bit of money. So like I said, I wanted to bring it up. 57 listings. Obviously, right now you can get into it for $2, $3. But this card goes up quickly, and there's, like I said, there's not many listings of this card. I wanted to bring this up specifically because if you are playing Salamangreat and you want to max out the rarity, like I said, I got max rarity the other shit for less than $20, so it's kind of insane. But this card goes up in price quick, so like I said, you know, we're just covering the fire here, so you know, just something to think about, man. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I told you guys to get this videos ago. I don't even remember how long ago it was. It had to be at least 2 or 3 weeks. Like I said, I already saw this shit coming. You gotta subscribe. I've been doing this since I was literally a child. I'm now 27. I'm a grown-ass man. So, you know, I'm really old. Like, I got kids and stuff. So, it's you know, I've been doing this for a minute now. And like I said, you can see the quantities getting low on this card, and you can see the prices going up. So, if this is one that you don't have and you want to get it, find one of these sellers that you're able to mess with and get into it, bro. This jump is substantial, and the card goes away quickly. Like, I'm not saying you can't get this card. I'm not even saying you can't get a nice version of this card. But I'm saying if you want the Hidden Arsenal copy, Hidden Arsenal 4, you know, the Trishula Hidden Arsenal pack, Hidden Arsenal 4 was Trishula's Hidden Arsenal set. I think it's called like Hidden Arsenal 4, Trishula's something. I don't even remember what the shit's called. Can I find that somewhere? I don't know. Whatever, dude. But the point is, the card's low in quantities. You can get into a secret rare copy for cheap, but, you know, I'm just bringing it up. I think it is called like Trishula's Triumph or some shit like that. The Hidden Arsenal. Like I said, I'm an old head. But anyways, whatever. Next card I want to talk about is Green Baboon. This card summons itself from the hand or graveyard when a beast is destroyed. It's got an okay effect, especially, I mean, back in the day, this is a really good effect. I like this card a lot. You know, I'm not gonna say, I don't know how we would even play this nowadays, but the card's low in quantities. DTs are low in quantities. Shonen Jump are low in quantities. Dark Legends are low in quantities. I mean, you can see what the quantities are here, but I'll just click on it to show you. The first seller I trust with this card has it listed for $7. So I mean, that's something you can look into here. Like I said, you can look into all these. But you know, the first seller that has it here, core, like I said, $7. So I mean, it goes up significantly as well. Like I said, the DTs go up quickly, and so do these Dark Legend copies. They all go up quickly. There's none of these available on the market, and they're all cheap right now. None of these really move. This card does not really sell. I'm not saying something you have to rush into, but like I said, we cover cards that are cheap that I think will go up. You know, I definitely think this card will go up. You know, like I said, if you want to get into these Shonen Jump copies, the DT copies, or the Dark Legend copies, those are all really good copies to get into. Moving forward here, I want to talk about Naruto. The reason I want to talk about Naruto is because it negates cards. You know, this is from the Numbers Hunter set, secret rare, negates cards, and it goes up quickly. So if you, and it sells, people buy this card. I don't know what they're playing it in, but they're buying this card. If you look at the listings here, like I said, you know, it starts at $2 or $3, so you can get into this right now for a pretty decent price. You know, pretty nice price here, $2 to $3. That's respectable. Not too much that you're spending at all. But you know, going down here, you have $5. You know, into the page you have $14, and then for the first edition copies there's only $45. So I would say spend the $2 to $3 on this card. As you can see, like I said, it goes up, and there's just not many of them. So I would get into this card for $2 to $3. Next card I want to talk about is Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. This is a card that we can get now for a decent price. As you can see, you can get into all of these copies because these are all reprints. But for the original set, for the original print High Speed Riders, this is a hard card to come by in that set. I remember when this set released with Omega and all that, it was hard to get this card. And you know, when Dragons were doing their thing, this card was expensive. So you know, if you look at the graph, like I said, it, you know, pretty much backs up what I'm saying. But you can get into this card now for $4. So I actually got one of these recently for like $4 to $5. You know, I think it's a good buy. You know, like I said, it goes up quickly. And then, you know, there's not many quantities of this card either. So it goes up quickly, not many quantities of it. And then this is a rare card on top of that. So. And then another thing I would say is that just having the copy of this card yourself would be nice to have. So I would definitely look into getting that card if you don't have it. Next card is Vanity's Emptiness. You know, if you guys were playing around the time when this card was legal, this shit was a problem, bro. This was a real issue. Now, you know, I'm not saying that this card's ever gonna come back. I personally don't think it should ever come back. I don't think it will. But if you look at these listings, they're very low in listings. The grind has 8 of them, but besides that, there are no walls, and it goes up very quick. So, you know, I would say, you know, like I said, some people like to get banned cards. You know, this is the card I just wanted to bring up because it was low on quantities and it goes up fast. So, you know, something to look out, and it sells too. People buy it. Like, people do buy this card. They're probably playing it for like different format duels or something like that. But cool ass cards, something you can get into. You know, just wanted to bring it up. Moving forward here, in low in quantities, and then Magic Jammer. I want to talk about this card from Legend, specifically this one from Legendary Collection, and then there's one from, I want to say, Dark Beginning. It's from. Those are the only 2 copies I would look into getting personally. But yeah, you can get into these guys. You know, I got something going on with Yeti I'm trying to buy. I forgot what I have on the card from him, but you know, you can see the price goes up quickly. You know, like I said. This is a card that doesn't have many listings. It's from Legendary Collection, so you know about the Legendary Collection cards. These cards just go up, and they go up quickly, you know, and they're very rare and they get expensive. The Dark Beginning copies of this card as well. Super rares. Yeah, these guys, the super rares right here. I would also look into getting into these as well. So this is a good card you can get into. So. Goes up quickly as well. So yeah, like you can see this jump here, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys again for watching my market watch. Genuine thanks to all you guys. I did finish going through my last 2 videos to see who entered into the giveaway. It looks like only like 5 or 6 people entered into the giveaway. Hurts a little bit, but one of you guys that entered will be getting the Spellground, so I'm gonna go through those, and then, you know, I honestly just have to record it at this point. I just have to record writing down your names and putting them into the hat, mixing it up and stuff. So I'll get that done for you guys soon. But you guys have a good rest of your day. Always focus on being a better version of yourself. You guys take care.